Our good friend Kayla?
Yeah, Kayla.
Kayla, you wanted to talk about your experience as a stripper.
Yeah. I actually wrote a book, basically because most people think that strippers are like having sex for money or they're whores or things like that. And actually it's not true. For the most part, it's not true. And I wrote a book which basically teaches women how they can use their feminine energy and their power to make money in the club.
Okay.
Oh, he's saying straight into the mic.
And so I have a question for you. What, generally speaking, you don't need to go into specifics about your own experience unless you want to.
Okay.
Speaking of money, what kind of money are girls making in the club?
I can't speak for other girls, but I can speak for myself.
Sure.
So the most money that I've brought into a club was $30,000
In the night?
in a night. I made $8,000. I brought in a friend. She made $5,000 cash. And then the club gets the rest because I think he bought like 2 or 3 bottles.
Okay. Nice. What about how are things looking in a year?
I don't really want to continue stripping, so.
Well, how long have you been doing it?
Since 2019.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Question. Like you approach dudes right?
Yeah.
You approach dudes. All right, pretend I'm a trick or a mark or whatever they're called.
I don't even call them tricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you come up to me?
Oh, that's interesting. I'd just be like, well, you were the type that I would go up to.
What the fuck?
You are.
I'm the type?
I have a type that I would go up to in the club.
To get money out of them.
So I
Great.
if
Okay.
you walk in, I'd just be like, hey, like, what's your name? Where are you from?
That's the most insulting.
What? What?
He's
so
the.
funny.
Yeah. Wait, why are you agreeing?
No, it's funny. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'd just be like, hey, like, first off, I wouldn't grab you, but I wouldn't grab you. I don't grab anybody.
Chick's a MILF.
What?
Whoa, where did that come from?
So I would just, make my presence known. Hey, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Cornelius.
Okay.
Good to meet you.
Is it your first time here?
It's my 20th.
Oh. So are you a local? Because I don't deal with locals.
No, I just drive 3 hours to come here to get away so my wife doesn't see.
So you pretty much know how the club works. Okay. It's kind of hard when they kind of know how the club works, because when they don't know, I feel like you can
You can finesse?
You can finesse more.
How do you finesse? Finesse me. Let's see it. Okay. It's my first time.
Oh, it's your first time? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So where I'm working now, they have set prices.
Okay. Set price?
Set price for like an hour is $600. Now, when I worked at another club that didn't have set prices, you can like literally go in and you can just say, like, for an hour, for example, in the hour VIP room, I just go in there with a guy and I just throw a number out there, 4,000. Either he's gonna do it or he's not. Where I'm working now, you can't do that. So basically how I would finesse you, if I wanted more out of a $600 room, I would just say things like, okay, the club's gonna take a percentage of my money. Can you make it an even 1,000? Can you tip me 400? And they do. And sometimes they tip more.
Cool. But like, let's do a role play here. Okay. So like, let's actually role play. Okay, so I'm in the club.
That's how you were in the club?
You're in the club like that? What?
Man. Oh, look at the titties.
Like you're coming at me like that?
Nah, I'm just like, oh, the club. Oh.
So like you're coming in like you don't know nothing. Like an airhead?
Just role play it. Just role play it.
If you If you came at
Bro,
me like
I'm just
that,
I'm just like a naive white boy. That's it. Just come up to me, naive white boy.
okay. Like I said, what's your name? Where are you from? Have you been here before? Have you seen the
Hey,
rooms?
yo, my name is Henry.
Okay, Henry.
The fifth.
Are you ready to have some fun tonight?
Ooh.
What kind of fun?
Well, what kind of fun are you looking to get into?
I don't know. What does the missus provide for the services?
Well, come here and let me show you. Let me take you to our VIP.
Ah, can you tell me more about this VIP section?
So that's what. So basically, this is what I tell guys.
I'm British, by the way.
This is what I tell guys, and it's not true because where I work, you're not allowed to get naked. You're not even allowed to wear a G-string. Yeah, they're real strict.
What if we're in the VIP room, my dear, and I want to have sexual intercourse with you?
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I thought in the what's that song by is it Chris Rock? It's like Sex in the something about the champagne room. What is it?
I don't know. I don't think I've heard that. But no, you're not having sex with anybody in that club.
What about after?
No.
I would like, my dear, to have sexual intercourse with you after the club.
Pay me money right now, and then maybe I'll come. But then I really don't come.
Yep, I was about to say that.
That sounds like my ex-girlfriend right there. She never came. Now it became Australian. I don't know.
So if they're like super desperate about like wanting to hang out with me after the club,
Yeah.
and if I know that I can get them to get me money in the club,
Okay.
it's kind of game. It's just trickery,
Okay.
honestly.
Cool. That was enlightening.
Damn.
It's just a game.
You said you regret working in the industry, though. Why don't you tell us about that?
I don't really regret it.
Oh, okay.
I just think that I've grown tired of it. Even though I make good money, even on nights where I make good money, I'm still like over it. And I just think that is comes with just being in the industry. I mean, no, because
Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
You know what? No. But there was this guy that I met last week. He's actually a YouTuber. He was telling me he was on this site.
Seeking,
yeah. And he was like, have you heard of this site? And I was like, no, I've never heard of it. And he was like, well, you know what? Like, I'm a YouTuber now. I'm making all this money. Like, I want to take care of a woman. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I want to take care of you because you're smart. You're the first one who came up to me. I think you're smart. You have a book out there and you're on YouTube. I want you to be my sugar baby or whatever. So basically I was supposed to hang out with him on Sunday, right? He was going to take me to dinner and he told me, he was like, you know, I'll pay you to take you to dinner. Long story short, I didn't go. Because I just didn't want to, and he ended up sending me $500 because I still asked him, can he send me $500 so I can, you know, use it to get out here because he knows I'm on this show today.
He just sent you $500?
Yeah, I'll literally show you the message. Like, he just literally sent me $500.
That's the only sugar daddy situation?
Well, he wasn't even really a sugar daddy because I never even met him.
Oh, okay.